I'm doing the intro because that's what we just decided on right as the thing was counting down. Welcome back to another episode of The Gamer Hole.
We shoved that on Aqua so quick.
I really did shove it on him.
No, it's fine.
There's like a 5-second countdown when you hit the record button.
Yeah, literally it counts down from 5.
And I was like, you're doing the intro, Aqua.
On 3, he's like, you're doing the intro. I was like, all right. Well, yeah, welcome back, gamers. Thanks for dropping by. Once again, it's the three of us. Mr. Decky, Kings, and myself.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Couldn't make it today because he didn't want to. Oh yeah, happy Thanksgiving when this comes out. It will be on Thanksgiving Day.
Yep.
Do you say
you know what?
can't make it? Didn't make it today?
Yeah.
I think we've established this.
I said he didn't make it today because he didn't want to. Yeah. And neither did Hexloom, actually. We asked him to be on, and he's like, "Nah, I'm in bed." So
Nobody wants to hang
gamers
out
gotta
with us.
rest. But yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. You know what? Here's what you should do: gather around your family or whoever you're with, your friends.
Yep.
On Thanksgiving, when you're all like delirious, drunk, and full of turkey or stuffing or whatever it is you're having. And have them sit down and listen to the Gamer Hole. You know,
Put this on right at the table.
Make them a member as well
Yeah.
for the extra episode. Get it on put it on the big screen on the TV. Show it to your grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today's definitely going to be a wholesome one that doesn't have any sort of thing that you wouldn't want your parents to, hear
We
about,
always
so.
are wholesome.
Yeah, always.
I actually had to take a dump in the middle of the members episode.
Yeah.
It was.
I just like got up and
He
left.
just got up and left. I thought
like a few
I thought he just had a bad day and was like, I'm fucking done with this episode.
and
then he came back.
Usually
go
my
ahead.
body waits till it's like a somewhat opportune moment, unless I'm talking to Kings about business, then that just gets me going. Like whenever he starts to like talk about some
like the
stuff I need to do,
TPS
like stressful
reports.
things.
TPS reports.
TPS reports, things like that. I'm like, oh god, I gotta go.
Yep.
But yeah, it was a good
Decky
one.
is not enjoying that coffee, whatever it is.
Tastes weird.
Yeah.
Tastes
So
like
it
it's
looks
not
weird.
just black.
It doesn't look black, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it's very.
It looks light. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that what you
but-
asked for? Just black coffee?
No, just like espresso Americano, but this.
No, that might be I don't know.
It tastes.
Still seems
Yeah,
light.
it's got a flavor to it.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I'm not mad. It's just not what I expected. So it's taking it takes a little bit of time to adjust to a change.
That's what I used to drink all the time back when we had the other espresso machine. Because essentially, Americano's espresso that's just like ren long.
Watered
right?
down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
watered down. Essentially, you run an espresso for a long time. That's what I used to do. But now I tried doing pour over recently.
How is
and it's
that? I'm
really
interested
good.
in that.
Really good. Now,
People rave about that.
It's about the same. I hate to say it, but the quality of the coffee is you can keep it yourself. You can play with it more, so you can get it so exactly how you like it, like the weight of the coffee, the temperature of the water, all this stuff, which does affect it. But pour over is mostly just a pretentious thing. It's pretty much just drip coffee that you control a little bit more.
It's totally just drip coffee.
I mean,
you're pouring it.
It is drip coffee, but like at least you're influencing the temperature rather than just a machine being standard,
Yeah.
Like if you really hate, if your coffee's too bitter or something, you could lower the dosage of coffee grounds plus cooler water.
It's
or some
all
bullshit.
in the beans, baby. That's it. But Starbucks, that being said, Starbucks, like regular just black coffee, I think is so stinky. It's so bad.
I agree. Yeah.
But they're like special little fancy drinks, like a pumpkin spice latte. Oof, god damn, those make me like regular coffee doesn't really do anything to me. It's just a fun little nice experience. But if you have a pumpkin spice latte, it's the sugar. The sugar in that gets me all hyped up.
Make it down with the pumpkin spice. I can't get down with the pumpkin.
I don't think it's good. I think it just gets me all hyped up on sugar. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the sugar that makes me crazy. The caffeine's fine, but
personally, I don't like
good.
I don't drink the pumpkin
like a little
spice
treat.
either. Are you a big pumpkin spice guy? Aqua, Decky and I are both saying no to that.
It depends. Like I won't go crazy like a pumpkin beer or something. No, I mean usually that's not my thing. But like sometimes it depends on the product. I'll have on average like 3 pumpkin spice lattes a season. You know,
not bad. Okay. I mean, I personally
don't overdo
love the Voodoo Ranger pumpkin spiced beer. It's one of my favorites. And that's why you should also go out and buy some Voodoo Ranger. You don't need to use a code. Just go out and buy Voodoo Ranger. Help support some of the people you love to watch.
Decky's trying to get
Decky doesn't even have
not being me. They don't even sell it in Mexico. But, I just like repping the boys.
Yeah.
That's nice, Decky. Yeah, true. Why not? I haven't actually had their pumpkin spice voodoo. I'm going to have to bother Alex about that. Because I'd like to try it. Usually I'm not a big pumpkin beer guy.
It was at the last summon that we did. You didn't get one?
I didn't have a pumpkin one, I don't think. I was just rocking the like Imperial IPA or just whatever Hexloom gave me. Yeah, the pumpkin one?
I think I still have some pumpkin left, yeah.
All right, well, maybe if we do another one, maybe we're talking about it. Maybe.
Yeah.
You know, you heard it here first. Maybe. But anyways, Warzone. I want to talk about Warzone.
We're into Warzone.
I'm curious to hear you talk. Or go ahead.
Before we go into gaming, goodbye. This is the last time we talk about Thanksgiving and Thanksgiving stuff. Hope you are enjoying your pumpkin spice latte at Thanksgiving, everyone. Now, Warzone.
At Thanksgiving, that almost reminds me. This holiday season, I'll be giving back to our friends over at Manscaped. Everyone loves turkey and stuffing, but you'll be looking like dessert with the help of Manscaped's Performance Package 4.0. The leader in below-the-waist grooming has blessed us with the ultimate Thanksgiving dinner topic. Tell your in-laws about your new cutting-edge ball trimmer and gift yourself or the man in your life the ultimate men's hygiene bundle. Trim your pumpkins by going to manscaped.com to use code GAMERHOLE and get 20% off plus free shipping. That's code GAMERHOLE at manscaped.com for a normal 20% off and free shipping. But wait, there's more. Because until the 29th, all across the Manscaped website, you get 25% off as a Black Friday / Cyber Monday sale to the 29th of November. 25% off the entire site. Still go ahead and use code GAMERHOLE so we get credit for you guys being over there. But yes, you get 25% off instead of the regular 20. We up the game.
Yep.
So thanks to our friends over at Manscaped. Yay!
Yay, thanks, Manscaped.
All right. Thanks, Manscaped. Back to Warzone.
Okay, Warzone. I have 2 things I want to initially say about Warzone.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, it is the stupidest goddamn game I've played since the last Warzone.
I can agree.
Number 2, I can't stop playing it. It's so fun.
Warzone mode or DMZ mode? Which one are you talking about?
Warzone.
Okay.
DMZ, I'm not super hot on.
Really?
Yeah, I much prefer Warzone
guy.
Yeah. I'm having more fun with Warzone.
You're hitting the BRs. Yeah. So that's the thing. BRs are pretty hot for a short time, in my opinion. Like Apex Legends, right? That was hot for a short time. I really enjoyed that. Yeah.
It's a flash in the pan experience, and I'm riding that fucking Bronco right now. I think in terms of like longevity, DMZ might be like a longer term thing, but that being said, in its current state, I'm not so sure.
Yeah.
All I know is I've definitely enjoyed Warzone more. I've gotten more of that gamer thrill, that gamer high out of Warzone. The competition, in a new battle royale is always kind of exciting. And like, Z-Chum and I in duos, we were just playing like off stream the other night. We actually won. And I decided, I have so many like funny little clips and things from playing Warzone and regular Call of Duty. I've already started editing it. I'm coming back for a video. I feel inspired. I want to do a Warzone video.
Wow.
Yeah, I haven't done a whole lot of editing this year. Thank you, Kings, and all the editors who helped me with stuff. But yeah, I was a YouTuber for the longest time, and like I streamed too on the side, but now I've definitely shifted into more of a streamer. And I just, I feel inspired. I want to do a funny little review on the new Call of Duty. So I'm excited.
We'll see.
Definitely have some
That's
funny
very
clips
cool.
and stuff.
I am excited.
Yeah.
I feel the opposite. DMZ, Warzone's just kind of, it's Warzone again, and Warzone's fun.
yeah,
Like it is a flash in the pan. I played the first one for like a week, and then I was like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah.
But I am hot and bothered to be in that demilitarized zone. It gets me torqued. I love it. It gets me real hot, despite the fact that there's no progression system, and I don't give a fuck about the guns because they're all the same. It's definitely going to be dead by the time this episode airs. I hope that Activision is all like, okay, maybe that's a good idea. Let's go ahead and keep working on that. Let's make something, give it some longevity. Because, I mean, they said it's the beta, and I think they put that so that they can either throw it away or they can work on it more.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that they saw enough interest that they do work on it more and don't just throw it away like Battlefield did with Hazard Zone.
Yeah.
Because I'm in on it. It's like a battle royale that's a horde shooter at the same time. It gets me hot. It gets me torqued. I know some people are like, it's not enough PvP. Dude, you just got to go get the PvP mission. There's always PvP.
Yeah.
It is fun hunting down other teams. That. It's a lot of fun. But, I mean, the thing that bothers me about it is, like you just said, the really distinct lack of progression. Like, Call of Duty just doesn't even... It's just not... The progression is the same. When I found out that when you advance in DMZ, all it does is advance your overall umbrella Call of Duty account in like all game modes, and just gives you more guns to play with and attachments to unlock. Like we've had this formula since 2008 or before or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, cool, but like I'm not super thrilled about it. I was hoping for a little bit more of like a dedicated kind of internal, its own kind of progression in some way. But I'm thinking now, like, what would that be? Like just in a retrofitted Call of Duty experience? I don't know.
Yeah.
And I think they'd have to do a lot of work, and I'm hoping they have the interest to, invest the money in it. And it would be, next one. It wouldn't even be like, I don't think they're going to tack it on to this one necessarily.
Yeah.
Kind of like they did Black Ops or Blackout, the Battle Royale Blackout. They did it that year. It got decent. I mean, it got a lot of notoriety, but now everybody loved it. And then they pulled back and they brought out Warzone, which blew up. So I'm hoping that they do something similar with that, even if it's not called DMZ. Because like the extraction thing, when you're rushing across the map with your fucking boys to try and hit that last extract, the greatest. I like the radiation stuff they got going on. All the little bullshit quests that they have everywhere and all this and that, they could definitely streamline that stuff. The bosses are cool if there was actually an incentive to want to go do it, other than being like, hey, let me do something hard. That's not that hard.
There's like no reward for any of it.
You just kind of have to be like, what? I need to make myself a mission today, huh?
Yeah. Right. Like it's fun to play. I'm still having fun with it, but like I don't give a fuck about the tasks anymore. The first few, I was hot. I was all in on it and excited to do them. But now, like, I mean, I like doing as I'm told. I like to be told what to do in a game like that. I do as I'm told. Daddy Propor, I say yes every time. But, like, I don't know. I don't like it enough for that. But, yeah, it's still fun. But I have been playing more Warzone, personally.
I'm surprised by that. I'm impressed. I did, like, 3 Warzone matches, just solos.
I'm just having fun with the PvP. I just want to focus PvP. Like the PvE just like isn't doing it for me.
I mean, that's what Call of Duty is. And that's like the great thing about going and visiting Call of Duty once a year when it comes out, or once every like 2 or 3 years for me. But
I play like every third Call of Duty by this dev whoever did this
Infinity Ward,
Infinity Ward. When they do it, I'll check. I'm in, Vanguard, skipped it. Like stuff like that.
Yeah. But no, like especially for I guess in our play style, we play a lot of Tarkov, very slow, heavy, gross gun movement, realistic. Major quotations on that one.
Yeah.
And then I played AZ, play Hunt Showdown, a lot of slowed gameplay. So like when you do go back and do a little bit of Call of Duty every now and then, it just feels so good getting those little hit marker sounds. The guns have no fucking recoil. It's just like
well, that's why it's like
just instant satisfaction.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. Like, it's just a different kind of model. Like, they just go for mass, like, topical, casual appeal, which is, like, fine. You know, it's fun for everybody. It's like the TikTok of video games, Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's fun. It's like a fun little flash in the pan experience, and they've staggered out the release of everything. So it's keeping me playing, you know? Like, first it was like the early access multiplayer. I was like, oh shit, yeah, I'll check that out. So I played it, and then they're like, okay, here's the campaign. You know, if you got early access, and I'm like, shit, all right, I'll play that too. And now it's like DMZ, here it is, and Warzone, here it is, and then like all stretched out. It's been a
month-long release.
I'm like a Call of Duty streamer right now. So like, they got me good. I can't stop. It's funny.
I'm glad that Decky mentioned Hunt, because I think that's honestly where they could go to make DMZ better, is if they did the Hunt thing where it is you have a few items that you can go in with and then bring out, and then you just have a fucking stash. It doesn't have to be Tarkov with their whole stash thing or their grid system. It just has to be, I went in, I got 2 guns, I put it in my stash, I have 50 slots of it. I think they do it partially right now, but like a much better system. And then
it's
like
horrible.
Grenades, you can like grab them and then put them in your stash, and then when you go in the next raid, you can choose to take grenades, but you have to pick it from your stat or whatever, you know.
Now it's just you get grenades every time, and if your overarching umbrella account has the utility by leveling up in whatever mode you want, you get to use it. That's kind of how it is now. But I agree, like that's what it's missing big time, like that little
just
stash.
Inventory.
We don't need a big stash. Yeah, please don't let me keep the duct tape I pull out of the raid. There's no need. Yeah, you can turn that into XP. That's fine, Warzone or DMZ. But if I bring a fucking backpack out, let me goddamn take it in next raid.
Exactly,
or an extra backpack.
Keep it in my thing, or like the 3 armor, you know, like anything to like
just like the basic essentials. Like I wish, or even if it just did delete it, give me the option to buy it. Maybe having money outside of raid would be cool too.
That
they'd have to change the prices on everything.
It all just turns into Call of Duty dust.
And
it just gets turned into your Call of Duty XP. It all just funnels into that. It's so stupid. Fuck.
When I like realized that, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, wait,
me too.
I don't even have money.
Nothing. It all turns into just made up nonsense. Call of Duty points. Man. Yeah, that's the big problem with DMZ.
If they changed it, it'll be good. I think that if they made it to more Hunt, it doesn't have to be. Obviously, I'm not saying it's Tarkov, because you don't want to fucking keep duct tape and then try to make a hideout. There's no way they can do that. But they could do this is your like basic ass stash. You have this many guns, you know, guns, armor, utility items, and then you just have that as the only stash items that you can bring out.
Yeah, I mean that's cool and all, but just that alone, considering the game that we're playing, Call of Duty, like. It doesn't even really matter. Even if they did do that, it wouldn't be that much better. Like, to be honest,
it would if it made it harder
and like silly anyway. Like anyone with any gun can kill anyone else with any gun or gear. Like everybody's just totally like pretty much even keeled playing field. Like essentially, so it really doesn't matter. I mean, which arguably is good. Like look at Counter-Strike. Everybody's the same, and it's all about aim, baby. You know, the Call of Duty is like nuts. It's like it's not even about aim. I don't know what it's about. it's just like,
about that tink 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 sound, man. That's all it's just about.
Dopamine.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that you're right. It's just designed to be a little dopamine machine,
Call
and
of Duty
that's what
hit
it
marker
is.
Like my favorite sound in the world now.
Oh god, yeah. Right. I was like, I don't know what it is. It's that. It's TikTok.
That's what the entire game is based on.
It's just they want to keep everyone plugged in, and it's working. It's
Lastly, on Call of Duty, whoever the UI team is, they need to be fired. Those guys, there's a special ring in hell waiting for them.
They should go to the fucking gulag.
What the fuck is like? I've talked about this a lot on stream. Is like part of me feels like, you know, back when we started getting smartphones, my parents could not figure the fuck out what was goddamn going on, and because they got boomer brain. They, new technology, they just can't handle it. And I don't know if this is like me having boomer brain, not being able to understand these fucking goddamn menus and how to invite my friends and all this other shit, or if it's just god awful. And I think it's probably a mixture of both. Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Because I'm guessing the Zoomers are like, this is bad UI, but I know how to do it. Maybe, I don't know. But like it's painful. And it also makes me feel really old.
Yes. It is objectively bad though. Whoever designed that must have also mastered the audio and balanced the audio, because that game is either quiet as fuck or blowing out your fucking ears to the point where like your ears are bleeding. I have a ruptured eardrum from dropping into the Warzone. And like, God forbid you try and like,
when you go to the gulag, it's like super fucking loud. You're like, oh my God, I'm in the gulag.
It really feels like a gulag. It's so shocking.
It's
and
not
jarring.
a fucking gulag. You're out in the middle of the desert. You need to be in Siberia in some like castle thing for a gulag.
Yeah. Thank God the plane is, as loud as an actual being on an actual airplane, when you're trying to talk to your team about where you're going to drop, where are we going? And then the ping system is so like hard to see compared to all the other. It's like a tiny little triangle, and there's all this other bullshit on your screen all the time. Oh, pick up this cell phone over here. In this case over here, there's an empty helicopter over here. Like, holy fuck. What the hell? It gets so sensory overload. And then you can't hear anything, you can't see anything, and then you're dead.
Just because we're old. That's what it is.
I'm too old.
The kids are used to that over sensory, they're used to that. So
I like the slowness of an old man's experience, like Tarkov. People are trying to play that. Like
you
Call of Duty.
also love it too. I mean, but you also love that instant gratification.
Oh yeah,
but it's been really good to visit.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun flash in the pan experience, and I'm enjoying it thoroughly. But I also think it's, a stupid game. And also my biggest problem with it is snipers, like bolt action snipers. I tweeted about this.
It doesn't
shoot someone in the head with that. It just cracks their armor, even like level 2 armor, or 3 even if they made it so like if they had 3 they could tank it, I'd be fine with that. But everybody, all it does is crack the armor. Like you need, what's the point using a fucking sniper? It's so shit.
That's how the last Call of Duty Warzone was.
Yeah, I know. I still don't think it's fun though. Like for example, I was like doing with Hexloom, right? This team double teamed him, killed him, whatever. I show up. I had a sniper. I totally snuck up on, using my sneaky abilities. I got a clean headshot on the first guy. He went, ow, and like ran away. I couldn't hit him again, obviously. And then I was like, did I down him? I don't know. Then I swooped around, pinpointed the location of the other guy, and got a clean, nasty headshot on him as well. And they both were like, ow. And I was like, well, shit. And then I had to reposition, and then they figured out where I was and took they just shat on me, and I died.
That's Warzone.
It doesn't matter how cool or tactical my pinpointing and tactics were. I still lose. I should be rewarded for that.
It's not a sniping game. It's also the fucking plate system, right? Like you can automatically just put your plates back on if you have them.
Exactly.
So it
should at least be a down.
I'd love the other thing I love is getting to it's like I'm almost like playing Fortnite back when Fortnite was huge, and I didn't. Like I want to be involved with all like the cool kids talking about where we dropping boys. Saying that I'm dropping in with the boys and actually meaning it is the greatest feeling in the world. Being in like the mainstream thing that even like TikTokers are talking about and shit, not just Tarkov, which is some niche bullshit that only
nobody cares about that chuggy boomer garbage.
Yeah. So like being able to be like, where are we dropping boys, and have it be relevant and real is the greatest feeling. Also telling everybody that you're fucking their mom is my favorite thing. Yesterday, Friday, I was playing with I think I was playing with like B-Horse and Peepaw or something. And it was like the last helicopter coming out. This other squad shows up and we like down all of them. And in the proximity chat's so great too. And they're all like, oh no, don't, they're like, guys, we can all make it out. We can talk about it. We're sorry. Like we'll give you whatever you want. And I was like, I can't hear you over your mom coming on my cock right now, as it just like murdered them.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. It's interesting.
It's I mean, you got to go back to like middle school mentality of just like raw, just like bullshit insults. And it's so good.
It just fits with like the vibe of the game. Like
exactly.
It's such a bullshit, that game. So
you got to become
turn
a Braden,
into an
dude.
idiot as well. It's so fun though. It's just like that silly topical bullshit like dopamine game. Just everybody's just full like primal. This make brain happy.
No.
But yeah, it's good. That being said, let's go. I'm in for at least for this week. But yeah, I'm getting close, real close to. We touched on AOE, but I just want to mention to you guys, I'm getting real close to my 1000 elo rank. And Decky, when I get there, I'll give you a little bit to brush up, but I want a goddamn rematch. Decky and I 1v1 in AOE. He absolutely shit on me every time, every game, except for the ones where wait, what happened where you lost by default or something? Didn't something funny happen?
I never lost.
I like
first
won a
it was
game.
going to be 1, and then you wanted 2 out of 3. And I won all 3.
It was always going to be 2 out of 3. Get real. But I like won one for like a stupid reason. I can't remember.
Disconnected or something. Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah, you disconnected and I won.
Okay.
It was something stupid like that. Or like you didn't know your right from left, maybe.
Oh,
was that a different
that's
game?
what it was. Yeah, I could tell my right from left.
Yeah, but like, why would that have ended the game in my favor?
I thought you were just making a joke about the members only episode.
Yeah.
I think I disconnected.
I can't. My brain is it's all wires are getting crossed. I don't know what's going on.
But I am down. Give me 2 days of practice, and we'll game.
Yeah, we're
when
gonna
you're
throw
prepared.
down. I also want to throw some tournaments with you, and we'll cast and stuff. And then
I think that'd be great.
We'll 2v2 against the winners or something like that.
Okay,
they'll probably beat us.
Let's not. Yeah, I don't think we need to do that.
All right, we'll just cast.
And plus, when you cast a tournament, an actual tournament, it's you're in for a very long day.
Yeah,
I don't think you want to play after a very long day.
Yeah, that's fair. Depends how many people are in the team. If it's a tournament of six total
makes you
people,
want to play because you're watching all these guys who are better than you.
Decky, how long was your 3 games? I think it was. Yeah,
I did a 3-game tournament. It took like 4+ hours.
4+ hours.
It was like 5. Yeah.
Wait, why?
Because it's not like if you're not doing 1v1s, if you're doing like free for all 4 people, it takes for fucking ever.
There was one match.
I want to do a 1v1 one.
Yeah, there was one match where some people didn't know when to quit.
Oh.
And I ended up giving them an ultimatum. I was like, all right, we're either going to go off this point system or somebody needs to fucking resign.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm done with this. Which is fine. I mean, you have the point system bar for that. It doesn't mean that you're technically winning strictly from the point system. Always, way to like farm points high.
When it's very clearly over.
We
know when that is. We'll be able to call it. If we could see the whole map, as a caster, we'll know.
You'd have to do a cutoff point where you go by points or something, because there's ways that people can go for 2 hours
when it's becoming griefing. Yeah, when it's clearly griefing, it's over. But there can be some turnarounds in that game. It's crazy.
That's what I mean. Is you could go for an hour and then turn around. So
get that petard rush going. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we gotta do that again.
It'd be tough.
You know what's weird?
What?
I got like 3 hours of sleep yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Like not last night, the night before. And yesterday on 3 hours of sleep, I was fine. I was sharp. I was with it. Felt great. Last night I slept a normal amount, but today I feel it.
That usually happens.
I'm tired.
It takes a little bit of time sometimes.
What is that about? That's bullshit. It should just be like a wash, like a clean slate.
No.
If you sleep the next day, I want to reset.
No. My doctor, because I have sleeping issues, my doctor always said, like, it's kind of like a battery bank. Sometimes, you know, it's going to fuck up 2-3 days later. And unless you kind of get extra sleep or you get back into a rhythm of good sleep, you're just fucked. It's not always
it is
the
like
first
a battery
day.
bank. Yeah.
It's like the next couple of days that sometimes it's too drained.
I feel it now. It's like a hangover. Like, yeah, let's go. I don't have to sleep one night. And now I'm like hungover from it.
Yeah. That's also why all-nighters are, sometimes you feel like you can do them and then, you know, it's a day or two later that you're like, fuck, I'm still fucked up.
Yeah. What's that about?
Or time zone changes sometimes fuck you up like for 2-3 days. Yeah.
Those don't really. Oh, time zone changes. Yeah. I thought you were talking about like daylight savings.
No. I mean, like you're on the West Coast, then you maybe go to the East Coast and for a couple days.
Going to like Europe is really hard. Yeah. That's a 6-hour difference at least. That fucks you up.
Yep.
But yeah, it's not the worst. But what really bums me out, aren't they getting rid of daylight savings or like putting forth a motion to do so, or like this was the last year of it or something?
They've been doing that, but I don't think that most places are not. They're still doing daylight savings a lot of places, right?
We're still
Mexico's
doing it.
done. We switched like the hour back, like, you know, a month ago, and that's it forever.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
I don't think America's like that yet. I think there's some places like Mountain Time.
Because for me, like, I'm, you know,
wait,
you're
on
this
time? Like you did the fall back, like, you know, like a few weeks ago?
We're staying on this time forever.
Yeah.
Dude, this time sucks.
This time doesn't suck.
I like the other time.
I don't mind this time.
It's dark out so early.
But it doesn't again, it doesn't matter.
It gets dark at 6.
It doesn't matter what time it gets dark at. Just change your fucking schedule. Don't care about the number. Just go by whatever you want to do.
I need the number to sync up in my mind the right way.
But that's again in your mind. If you just get used to like, oh, I don't give a shit. It's dark, it's light. I don't give a shit if it's 7 or 6. It doesn't matter to me. I'll just go out when it's that time. That's the way the world kind of is.
I like spring forward. That's the good shit. Light out till like 9 p.m.
I could agree on that.
Sign me up.
But I'm fine. I'm just glad it's done. Although it is going to make it weird if like not everybody else does it. Then I'm going to be switching time zones. I'm going to be like mountain time half the time when people are central time, and I'm not going to have any time I deal with when I am.
People have made this argument about that though too, where they're like, well, I don't want my kids to go out at whatever time, right? Like 6 a.m. or whatever. And it's like, yeah, just make it so schools adjust their time as well. But anyways, sorry, go ahead.
Schools start at such an ungodly early hour. It's crazy.
When does school start?
It depends on where you are.
Most of them
like 8:30 for most places, isn't it?
Right. A lot of places in Vermont actually pushed it back to like 9 because of research that the kid's brain needs to go later or whatever.
When I was going to school, we had to be there. The bell was at like 7:30 in the morning or some shit.
7:50, I think was mine. Yeah, something like that.
Maybe it was 7:45.
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah, it was so fucking
class
early.
Started right before 8. Like I think the first bell was like 7:50, and then class was actually in session at like 8 a.m.
Yeah. God, that sucked.
Right.
I don't know.
Thank God that's
I don't know
over,
why they do that. It makes no sense because like then the kids get out of school like so early, and then the parents are still at work, so the kids are just like running wild when they get home from school.
Yep.
And like that was a lot of people's issue with it. You know, I feel like I don't have like a babysitter or whatever. It's like I don't know, silly.
Yep. Because it depends. Where we were, the high school had to get done earlier because then they would drive to the little kids' school and then pick up the little kids and then drop them off, type of deal. So
yeah,
it always depended on sort of bus. schedules.
Maybe. Oh, that is why. Actually,
it was bus schedules.
Yeah. God, I hated that shit though.
Yeah.
I kind of want to get up at that time now though, as an adult, but I can't do it. I try, but I just can't do it. I do my best. I'm usually up by like 9:30 or so.
Yeah. No, that's not bad.
I'm awake at 8
that's
almost every
for
day.
A gamer. 8?
Yeah, it doesn't mean I'm out of bed, but I'm awake.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah,
that's not bad. The three of us are unique though. I think like us and like General Sam are like the only people who get up at normal times. And I mean, he has kids and stuff.
I haven't even been getting up at normal times lately. Like, I've been getting up at like 10, and then like sitting in bed. That's
pretty good
work.
though. Like Wellen is.
I mean,
like,
I'm up at 3 a.m. though, still doing work sometimes. So it's just adjusted depending on how gamer you are, right?
Right, exactly. But like most people, you know, in our line of work, if you could call it that, they're like on a Trey is up on the crack of dawn. That kid,
he streams in the morning, but
yeah. I want to do that, but I can't. I do my best.
I want to eat all the meat that Trey eats. Oh my God.
He just eats like meat.
Oh God, he just eats steak every meal.
He drinks milk and eats steak, like milk steak. He's like, whatever's going on in that kid's stomach. I don't like the sound of that. He just eats meat and drinks milk. He's a freak. And then he wakes up at like 5 a.m.
He's got the workout thing though. That's what it is. He's still on that like regimented, like, I'm gonna wake up, workout, you know, or whatever, get ready to stream, then workout after. Crazy.
Yeah. Wellen is like, he's like a goddamn vampire. He messaged me at like 4:52 a.m. the other night.
Yeah.
Like, let's play AoE. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, Wellen. No, I can't. Or like, he'll ask me to game at 1 a.m. And I'm like, Wellen,
it's 1 a.m.
Ask me like 2 hours earlier than this, and I would show up. I can't play 2 45-minute or hour 15-minute matches of Age of Empires with you right now. I'm sorry, I just can't do it.
Did you ever get your Among Us VR working?
Nah.
Oh my God.
Well,
it's not just Mr. Index Man.
I know, dude. That's the worst part. We were supposed to play Among Us in VR. Mm-hmm. And it's not the Among Us that's not working. The VR isn't working.
Well, I mean, you don't use it, right? So like
not
often. Updates and fucking everything, setting it up.
I tried all that shit. I like, you know, everyone was like, I joined in. I let everyone know I'm going to have to show up a little late. And then they're like, oh, now it's going to take you like an hour to set up your VR. And I was like, nah, I got an Index. It's pretty plug and play. Watch this. And like, I go to set it up and I play with it for like 45 minutes and I'm just like, I can't get it working. And I'm like, yeah, it's not going to work. Sorry, guys. See ya.
That's fucking VR for you. Like, people want to play it for a short time and then they want to take, 3 months off until the next big VR game comes out. And then you gotta forget everything.
I had to spend an hour and a half getting mine ready. It was a nightmare. I had to change I had to re-sign into my Facebook account, and then I had to activate my Facebook account to a Meta account, and then I had to change my Meta account to the Horizon account, which is the new thing for Quest. And then once I did that, I had like 18 updates. One of them just wouldn't update. And then I had to go get Steam VR working, and then Steam VR wouldn't work, and then I had to change the batteries on both my controllers, and I wanted to vomit. Yeah. I already had a headache, and then I went and played VR with a headache, and I felt like goddamn shit. Although Among Us VR is fucking hot. It is great. Yeah. It is.
Yeah,
it
looked
actually,
like fun.
Yeah.
Like, I want to play again.
All the chaos and shit that you would imagine is all there.
I want to play.
I wish there was more movement and stuff. Your character's body never moves, just like you see his feet wobble, and then you can do the hands. Yeah. But like, when you're accusing Omid of like murder and you can actually point at him and give him like symbols and shit, it's so fucking good. Yeah. It adds so much to like the chaos of that game anyway.
Yeah. I really wanted to play. I was so disappointed. Fucking Valve. Thanks, Gaben. Really fucked me on that one.
I like how you blame that rather than you're not being able to figure out technology.
Gabe Newell's fault.
It was a nightmare to set up, though. I knew it would be, and that's why I was like, oh, God.
I mean, I never had a problem with it before, my Index. It always just worked.
But when's the last time you played the Index before this, though?
Like a year.
So a year of updates and changes. Yeah.
I mean, I tried updating everything, and like it was like your GPU just doesn't like this now. Sorry.
Did you update your GPU? Because then that's what you have to do. Then you have to update your GPU. Then you have to
update.
Here's
the problem. I did update my GPU too soon, and that fucked it. I think I need a patch or something.
You probably need to change the firmware in your Valve Index or something. Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't giving me any updates.
Yeah, but you have to look it up. You can't just
It was probably like a driver for the
Yeah.
index that it wouldn't just give it to me. I
Right.
have to go find it.
You have
It
to
was
go
probably
find
something
it.
like that. But yeah, who knows? Anyways,
Gotta Google it always, and then fucking figure that out, and then figure out which one's the actual one.
I always have a great time when I do play VR. It makes me feel like shit and like I'm gonna throw up, but I always have a good time before that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, it's never something I default to or you use often. Like, even if it's, no matter how fun it is, and it's always a great experience. I've done some VR streams and it's so funny. Chat loves it. Everybody loves it. It's great. Yet I just don't do it. I don't know why. I'm just so, and even like usually the index is like, it is supposed to be relatively easy, and it usually is. I still don't do it. I don't know why.
I know a couple of guys that are like hardcore. They main VR. They spend like multiple hours a day, every day in VR. Like not a ton, but maybe 2 or 3. And like, I wish that was the case too. My thing is glasses in VR, man, taking on and off that headset, it's impossible. It pulls off my glasses every time, and then I got smudges on my glasses. I got to clean that. Then I got smudges on the eyepieces inside the VR. I got to clean that, and it's just the biggest fucking nightmare in the world. And then getting it all set up, you got to you're like, oh, okay, I got to update the driver on the PC, and then you're like, oh shit, you got to take it off, and then you're like, oh shit, it's all smudged, and you got to do like 80 fucking times while you're trying to get this shit all working, and it's the worst. I need to only be a contact boy if I'm playing VR. That's it, because the glasses is the worst part. Like, once it's on there, that's fine. It's just taking it on and off. It always rips them off and smudges everywhere.
I have 2 words for you: prescription swim goggles.
Or contacts, but
I'm sure if you're gonna go prescription swim goggles, you could probably just get prescription like lenses that go in the VR system. But
that also would work, or contacts.
Yeah.
But just trying to think outside the box for Decky.
Style points, for the swim goggles.
Do you not wear? You told us, I think, before that you don't wear contacts, right?
He does.
Like every 2 months, I'll put contacts in for like 3 days.
How bad are your eyes, like, without glasses?
Not like they're bad. Definitely am not doing anything without glasses, but it's not like I just can't see. Everything's just very blurry.
Yeah. My eyes are similar. It's I can still function. Like, my license doesn't even say I need glasses, but
mine does.
it gets blurry, and I think that was a long time ago that happened. So I think that at this point, I'm just assuming I should always wear glasses while driving, because it's like I could drive and be fine, but I wouldn't be able to read like road signs until they get up close, like, or the big ones I could read. The little ones I couldn't. Like, street signs, I wouldn't be able to read without glasses.
It's crazy how many people need glasses. Yeah. Surprising. Like,
human body
just in
sucks.
This little sample right here, like 2 out of 3, just glasses, boys.
Yeah. Back in the old days,
eyeballs are not designed well enough.
Back in the day, we would be dead by now. Some tiger would fucking eat us because we thought it was a cat or something.
You think? I don't know. Is your vision that bad that you actually don't think you could function without your glasses?
No, but I do think that back in the day, I'm talking like civilization, the people with bad eyes would die out.
Yeah. Well, I think more likely it'd be harder to spot prey.
Then you'd die out.
When you're hunting.
Die.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hunter-gatherer, and I wouldn't even be able to figure out what I'm gathering.
It's all right. Don't feel bad. Without modern medicine, I would have died several times.
Yeah.
By now.
I also would have died probably. So I think
got like an infection on my elbow once. That would have fucking killed me. I just got like a staph infection on my elbow. It's gross.
Yep.
Speaking of glasses, these are not my real glasses, and I don't want them to be. I literally bought these for like $15. They're prescription. First in Mexico. I got those just for my Hacker Man cosplay back in like 2 years ago.
Yeah. They look good on you.
I don't know, especially after the whole like Dahmer series. Everybody's like, oh, the serial killer. I mean, they were always the creepy uncle glasses, but now it's all these Dahmer glasses, Decky. Fuck you. Anyway.
Whoa, I've never seen you without glasses on.
I've done the gamer hole without glasses.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kings.
Oh.
What?
Do you have glasses? The Zencaster's really blurry. I can't tell if you have them on.
No, I'm wearing glasses. I'm wearing my
I literally can't even tell.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, okay.
These are non-prescription. These are just for the Halloween costume.
So yeah, I bought those for that, and I was like, I can wear them on occasion. That's why I got the prescription ones. And then, in August, I went to the beach, and I don't know what to do at the beach. I didn't take off my glasses, and my roundish Harry Potter ones. They're not Harry Potter. They were roundish. They weren't perfectly round. It's not Harry Potter glasses.
They were not Harry Potter. They're the ones that are close. They're like the bottom's round.
Yeah.
The top's
So I lost those in the ocean, and after that, I just was wearing these, and I've been like, yeah, I'll do it this weekend. I'll go get new ones.
Can we rewind back to that? You wore glasses into the ocean. Just so everyone realizes this.
I don't like water.
Like that.
Yeah. I don't get in water. So I don't get in the ocean. I don't know the procedures for what you do when you get in the ocean. I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to wear my glasses. I didn't do any math about big waves hitting me and glasses coming off. Okay.
You got to learn that from experience.
And it was at a resort where there's unlimited drinks. So I was very drunk.
Yeah.
But yes, I lost my glasses with that. So for months now, that was back in August, I've been like, all right, I'll do it this weekend. Because I keep being like, I'm going to go get my eyes checked again. It'd been 2 years since I got my eyes checked. I was like, I'm sure my prescription changed. So at first, though, because I've worn those glasses for like 10 years. I've gotten them like 3 different times. And that's just been my go-to. That's what I'm comfortable with. I don't like making changes. And I've only been okay with this because I keep telling myself it's temporary. Same. They don't sell those glasses anymore. And I am distraught because I'm not ready for the life change of having different eyewear.
They have to sell something close, though, right? Like, can't you just get the closest thing?
No, it needs to be those.
Okay.
It's a life-changing thing. This is like, dyeing your hair a different color or like shaving your head for the rest of your life.
If you're a glasses wearer, your frame is like...
Yeah, that's a major life.
I had an instance where I tried to swap the frame, and I... within a week went back and
you felt like you were somebody else. Yeah. And well, that's where I'm at. I was just like, yeah, dude, I'll just get my prescription, go get the other glasses. They're gone. They're gone. The website's all like, this has been retired. And I am distraught and I have no idea what to do with my life.
So are you trying to go on eBay and get like frames that are like expired and then tell them to put the lenses in it?
I mean, if I could find them, but I don't even think I'm going to find them.
I will say, Decky, those do look good on you, though. Those frames. It's not a bad look at all. Even if, you went from everyone calling you Harry Potter to calling you Dahmer now.
Yeah.
Which do you prefer, actually? Dahmer or Harry Potter?
Dahmer. It's a little bit more menacing. I like it, yeah. But I like these are good for gaming just because like you don't end up seeing the rim of your glasses very much because they are like way bigger compared to my other ones. They're a little bit smaller. But anyway, so that's that. Those are gone, and I am gonna have to make a choice because I don't want to keep wearing these. I'd like to go back to that. So I'm gonna have to do some research and eventually do something. But this all brings me to a more fucked up show. This. So even though they were out, I was like, well, let me still go get my prescription. So I can know, whether I order some, whether I go somewhere, get some. So we went to this eye place and we went in and we literally told them, we were like, we just want the prescription. We're not doing anything. We're just going in to get the prescription. They're like, okay. And so like they do the entire process, takes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes or whatever it is. I'm all reading my letters. And then we get out and they're like, so which glasses do you want? I was like, nothing. I just want to pay for the prescription. They're like, you can only have your prescription if you buy glasses here. And I was like, I literally told you, fucking goddamn assholes. I literally fucking told you we aren't here buying the glasses here.
Yeah.
But they thought they could get me. So I said, all right, thanks for the eye exam. I'm not paying and I'm leaving.
Yeah.
And I didn't get my prescription, but I got their time and they got mine. Fucking
and
assholes.
An eye exam.
So yeah, I was very sad.
The whole prescription thing is a fucking bitch. And like your prescription's only good for what? I think it has to be written by a doctor 3 months or 6 months within.
It's weird.
I don't know.
Yeah, my wife is nearly legally blind. She like goes, does a lot of what's it called? The optometry. Yeah, I remember I went with her to like an appointment a few years back, and I mentioned to her, I was like, I've never been to an optometrist. And she was like, what?
Why?
You don't get your eyes checked?
Yeah.
I have no reason to go. Why would I go to one?
You're supposed
I
to
don't
go.
have.
Yeah.
I know. That's what she said.
I went.
I went as non-glasses wearer. Like, do I need to go to an eye doctor?
You should.
Why?
Because they have to check if you have too much pressure in your eye. That's one thing. Your eye could get too much pressure, and you could eventually just go blind because you didn't get checked.
They feel fine.
They feel fine, yeah. People with cancer feel fine until they get caught too.
I don't know. No one, my regular doctors never recommended me to go. I'm not gonna just go for fun to an eye doctor if I can see perfectly well. Like,
I mean, that's your call, sure. If you want to do that,
am I supposed to be going to an eye doctor?
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, it's like dentistry.
Right. Non-glasses wearers who watch this in the chat. Say if you've ever been in the comments to an eye doctor, like just for fun, before,
not
or
for
like
fun.
A routine.
Have you gone for a routine checkup in your life?
Yeah, routine eye checkup. No,
nobody does that. That's some bullshit. Aqua, don't worry about it.
That's what I figured. If you don't, but I don't know.
You're supposed to go like once every 5 years, I think, and the whole point is they check the pressure of your eyes, and they make a lot of money off you. But yeah, they check your eyes.
I feel like that's more the reason why they want you to go.
I'm going to tell you guys something real. Optometrists are not doctors. Okay. Those guys are hobbyists that do things for your eyes. It's nothing. It's not even in the medical field. So they just need to shut the fuck up and get. No, it's not. It's not even in the medical field.
It's a goddamn racket, is what
now,
it is.
If you said
it's the same as a shoe salesman. It's a necessary accessory.
If you said chiropractic, I'd understand you because that actually I don't think is in the medical field technically.
That's more in the medical field than that's more in the field than fucking optometrists.
Okay.
Optometrists are the same as shoe salesmen. Okay. Yeah, shoes, you use them every day. You should have decent support on your feet, just like your glasses, dude. Fucking shoes are more necessary than fucking glasses. Everybody needs shoes.
Yeah, if you can't see, glasses are pretty important.
I never knew I had these feelings about optometrists, but now I do.
I couldn't one optometrist. When I went to the appointment with her, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It's barbaric. With those big machines, like the light in your fucking eyeball, fuck that. What is that about?
You are correct.
Terrible.
No, I am wrong. I do not know if it counts as a technical medical school thing. You take the same classes as medical, but I don't know if it's part of the school of medicine.
Aha! I'm not going. Fuck that. How do you tell if you have too much pressure in your eye? Like, how do they test the pressure?
You put your eyes on a thing and they push air into it.
I've never had that
pressure
happen.
in your eye. Jesus Christ!
Doctors.
I've had it before, and they found stuff wrong with it.
How did they fix it? Pair of glasses?
If you smoke weed, it's glaucoma, right?
It's glaucoma, yeah. But I went to I got a second opinion, and they said you're probably fine. Don't worry about it. So. That's what happened.
How do you fix glaucoma? Glasses?
It's usually pills, and then I think
glasses.
I mean, they
weed, because that's what everybody gets their medical prescription for.
Yeah. You can't do it. You can't do it with glasses. I don't think glasses can do anything about glaucoma.
Stigmatism.
But they can do surgery. I think stigmatism they do for glasses.
Does the optometrist do the surgery, or do you go to like another surgeon?
That's a specialist.
Those places that like are like surgery today, like those places freak me out, dude. Like that's never a good sign. Like who's doing that? Like liposuction, like walk-in liposuction appointments. You ever see like ads for that type of thing?
I've never heard of that. That's terrible. That is terrifying.
I saw like a billboard. Like I think I was driving from the subathon. I saw like a billboard. Like in the middle of it was like a town next to like a town that I drove through. Like it was like total Squatch country. It had like Sasquatch statues and stuff all over the place.
Not in Vermont, at least, because we don't allow billboards.
No, this was upstate New York somewhere. Upstate New York, I think. Yeah. Definitely Squatch territory. Definitely walk-in liposuction appointments. I was like, holy shit! I don't know about that.
You just wake up one day, you're like, you know what? Today's the day. Let's go get some
right
sucked out of me.
I want to do this before I talk myself out of it. It's like a tattoo. You can show up drunk to your liposuction appointment like, this is a good idea.
As long as you blow a 0.07 or whatever, 0.08, they're like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Have you been drinking? Yes.
Have you been
All right,
drinking
get on the
enough to
table.
really do it though? Yeah.
That was I got blasted drunk when I got my implant done. I was like pounding down Fireball beforehand. And the piercer dude asked me, he's like, "You've been drinking?" And he didn't ask. He's like, "Oh, you've been drinking?" I was like, "Yeah, dude, you're about to put a massive fucking needle inside me." And he's all like, "You shouldn't be because it's gonna thin your blood, but it's fine." It's like, all right, thanks.
That's true. Yeah. For my procedure that I had recently, they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna give you some sedatives to like, you're gonna be awake for this, but we're gonna give you some sedatives to like, chill you out. You're gonna be in like a kind of twilighty state, whatever." Yeah, not at all. I would have rather had a couple Fireball shots. I was fucking stone sober during the whole thing. I was just like staring at the ceiling. Yeah, and I was like, I felt all this crazy shit going on. They were like digging through my leg, and I was like, I mean, it didn't hurt really, but like it sort of did, and I like felt the pressure and everything, and like, and I would just be like, I was like totally like with it, like totally sober, and I was like, yeah, so like, how's it going? Like everything looking good? And they were like, yeah, doing great. I was like, all right, nice. They just like put up like a little thing so I couldn't see what they were doing.
Yeah. Oh, that's terrible. I know exactly that feeling. It's not necessarily direct pain, but you feel like pressure and like, movement and shit.
Yeah, I felt like, and then like they were snaking this thing like, through like my heart chambers and stuff. And like I could feel it like going in there. It like they entered like a certain spot, and then all of a sudden I like had to cough and stuff out of nowhere. I was like, I this is making me want to cough. He's like, yeah, that's fine. Just don't cough. And I was like, okay. And like, damn, it was crazy.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite.
No, thanks. My heart hurts.
Nice job, Aqua.
I didn't do this. It's usually Z-Chum, though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, God. Anytime we talk about any kind of medical procedure, my heart always just ends up hurting. Like, it aches right now. I'm never going to... Whenever I have a real heart attack, and I will, I'm going to be like, oh, it's just me freaking out about some bullshit. False
You're just
flag.
nervous. You're fine. You would know, I think.
No, it's exactly
You're not. Just relax. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you.
No, it's good.
I used to like react like to that stuff too. Like, you just haven't been to the doctor enough. You'll chill out about it.
Goddamn right.
Yeah. Oh, you got me nervous now. But anyways, sorry, I didn't mean to freak you out. Sorry if anyone listening got freaked out. I'm sorry. It is kind of squirmy hearing about that stuff.
Optometrists don't freak me out because they're not real doctors.
Okay. It says that between the ages of 20 to 39, 20 to 40, you should go every 5 years to get your eye checked. Older than that, it's like 2 years, 1 year, depending on.
All right, maybe I'll go. I don't want him to blow any fucking air in my eye,
it's
though.
Not a big deal, but yeah,
that'll fuck up my eye pressure more than anything. That'll give you glaucoma. That's what that sounds like to me. Why not?
Do doctors or do optometrists not do iodine in your eyes anymore? I never see anybody walking around with the big glasses.
From what I understand, they no longer have to dilate for most things. They don't have to dilate your eyes to look at most things because what they have, I guess, doesn't need it for most things. I don't fucking know.
So why did they used to?
Because it was harder to see inside your eye with the microscopes that they had, the technology they had at the time.
I call bullshit. I think it's all scams.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah.
I think
we're finally...
Not to bring it up again, but I had iodine pumped into me during that thing. So I could see all your veins and stuff.
Yeah,
dude, it made my it made my throat get really hot.
Yeah.
And my not to be graphic, my scrot and butthole all got like really like warm from the iodine in my body.
When I did it, they were like
it was kind of cool. Yeah.
No, when I had mine done, they were like, you might feel like you're taking a poop because it gets really warm, but they're like, you're not. It's just because
like I diarrheaed in my pants.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I want to go to the doctor now.
Like your throat and your butthole especially get like really warm.
Have someone kick you right in the kidney because they have to check it with iodine. So,
if
you have kidney problems,
Yeah, count me in then. Yes.
Yeah.
That's I want my scrot to get warm, dude. That's
Your scrot will get warm.
It was wild. Yeah,
That's
it was
awesome.
crazy. It was honestly kind of uncomfortable. It just felt like someone had a hair dryer on it, you know, like
weird.
And they're like,
yeah, it was really
you
weird.
feel like you're taking a shit or a piss, but you're probably not. And if you do, don't worry, because it's like people might accidentally
yeah, right.
piss themselves.
Maybe
because it feels.
And then they don't let you leave till you pee. You pee out iodine or something. I don't know. I'm not sure how. Oh, like sedative or like not sterile. What's the thing they give you
Saline?
for like? No, something I think makes it hard to pee after the sedatives that they give you.
Okay.
The anesthetizing stuff.
Yeah.
I think so. They don't that you have to pee after. I think or something. I don't know.
When I got my colonoscopy, you had to wait till you fart. You have to
Yeah,
be able to
right.
fart. Yeah.
You're not leaving here till you fart.
Yeah.
Fart for me.
Fart for me right now. And then the kidney
Do
thing.
they do you have to fart in front of them?
I don't know because I don't remember it because I was already still out of it. Like I don't remember whenever I take anything like that when they knock me out. Even when I wake up afterwards and I'm there, I don't remember it. Like I won't ever remember it long term. With both times they've knocked me out, it was a case of I remember being home like 4 hours after or whatever. Like I don't remember.
Oh yeah,
a few hours. Yeah,
you don't remember the great public fart.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't remember the great public fart.
Yeah,
but I know that they told me to do that.
I'm curious if they make you fart in front of them or if they take your word for it. If like they leave the room and you're like, I farted, would they be like, oh, okay, great?
No, they sit there.
No,
they
I think
watch.
they sit there. Yeah.
You're gonna fart for me before I let you out of here.
And then I do remember when they did my kidney thing. They didn't need me. They were there, and then I had to pee or something like that. And I stayed the night, so it wasn't a big deal. But like the next morning, I peed, and they're like, "Okay, as long as you peed, you're okay." And then they sent me away.
Yeah, they like to.
They definitely kept
do stuff like that.
Yeah, they kept tabs on me.
Yeah, big medical with their perverted bullshit, just like they collect all those goddamn babies' foreskins.
Yeah,
it's all fucked up.
Where do they keep them?
Yeah.
Where are the foreskins?
The fucking maester with his foreskin thing comes around again.
You ever have a box of tortellini?
Yeah, they're delicious.
Oh God,
tortellinis are great.
What do you think's inside a tortellini?
Cheese.
Yeah, it's cheese. But why do you think they're shaped like that? That's what I would imagine a foreskin would be shaped like after it is removed, but I have no idea, to be honest. I don't have I'm not even 100% certain what a foreskin is.
Well, you don't have one.
Yeah.
No, I don't. But I'm not fully clear.
Mutilated as a child.
Yeah. I'm not clear on the function, honestly.
It's to hide Skittles.
Yeah.
Keep stuff in there.
I had a friend in high school
keep like a $20 bill in there.
That was the joke. Is he I think one time put stuff in his foreskin and used to make jokes that he would hide stuff in there.
Everybody
like
always says that there's like more sensation with a foreskin, but it just seems like extra bullshit. Yeah,
I don't know. I have no idea.
I would feel like it would be less. There's
more
too
nerves
much going on.
More nerves.
Yeah, I guess. Why are they cutting our nerves off? I mean,
exactly.
I don't know. It's a weird thing.
It was very prominent in the.
They did a real hack job on me. I'll tell you what. Did I make this joke already?
You made this joke already, yeah.
I feel like right when I said that, I was like, I definitely made this joke
now that you've made this
on the
joke
gamer hole
several times, it's going to be that people think that it's real no matter what. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But yes.
Well, shit, I'm out of jokes.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Insert foreskin
All
joke
right,
here.
thank you, Gamerhole Gamerhole viewers, and you special members out there.
Yep. Thanks. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I'm glad that we could talk
happy
about foreskin at your dinner table.
Yeah, that was not a good. You know what? At the beginning of the episode, I said gather everyone around and show. Don't do that. Not after with eating.
Your parents and grandparents should feel guilty about having you mutilated.
Yeah, true. If you're mutilated, your parents right now, stare at them.
Right. Oh my God. Wait, real quick.
Yep.
Speaking of I told the story about the girl who wouldn't stop talking to me about circumcision, right?
No, I don't think
Is that
so.
why this came up before on the show?
No.
My memory is fucking garbage.
No, it came up before because Decky's been doing a cut or not in his Discord.
Yeah, everybody's
a
labeled.
Voluntary thing. They're labeled, and Hoff is really into telling people about how they cut your extra feelings, and you should feel bad about not having enough feeling in your penis. Hoff #1 mod.
Okay. Well, I was at a birthday party, and this girl I didn't know. I was sitting on the couch. She sits down, and we start talking.
Can you do an age
She just
here?
starts
Like, how old are you? How old is she? What's the birthday party?
This was like a week ago.
Oh, okay, a week ago. Okay, this is even
like
worse.
We're both in our 30s.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah,
okay,
sorry. And she just starts talking about, like, we were talking about, like, you know, mixed religion marriages and stuff. And she just starts talking about circumcision. And I was like, you know, it was actually quite a leap based on what we were talking about. And then, like, I was like, yeah, I don't know. And then she just wouldn't stop talking about it. She would not stop talking about it. I was like, yeah. And then she's like asking me, like, all these questions about penises and stuff. And I was like, I don't know. I don't remember mine. I don't remember having my circumcision done.
Was she
like,
pro circumcision, anti, just interested?
No, she was like, she's like, it's up to my husband, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't know. She wouldn't stop talking about it. And I was like, yeah, I mean, you know, whatever. And she's like asking me in my experience with that. And I was like, I don't know. Stop. I'm not sure. I can't answer these questions. It's up to you guys.
Oh yeah.
But like, apparently, according to her, yeah, it's less common now. A lot of people aren't doing it.
It's definitely
way less common
on the way out.
Yeah.
For a long time, it was, I mean, a lot of religion side to it, but also like people were like, you know, it's more sanitary to have to have it cut.
Yeah.
And then I think it's been kind of.
I think there was a lot of medical research that they didn't really do that much of, and they thought that. And now I think with more research, they're like, it's not really
no point.
Difference.
You can take a shower. Yeah. Imagine that.
I could. Yeah, exactly. The original thought maybe was.
What is the concern? Does stuff like grow in there or something?
I mean, you got like a hood on your dick, so yeah, it's
just gotta like
moist and gross in there.
I think that was the main thing. Is they just,
but if you do shower, then it's not an issue. Otherwise, you're gonna get that.
You gotta dry off.
Yeah,
just an extra thing to deal with. You know what? I'm glad I got. I'm just not used to it, I guess. But give me another one. Cut off another layer. Let's go.
You know, Hoff did a research, and he says that they have a grower where you put this thing on it, it tugs on your skin.
The TLC tugger, yeah,
the TLC tugger to give yourself a hood again.
Yeah, it's a device that over 6 to 9 months does stretch you out and pulls your skin until it. Well, you have a hood.
Yeah.
He has offered to buy the full contraption for anybody that's actually willing to use it for the full 9 months and document the entire thing.
Yeah.
So if you are looking to have regrow your foreskin, you got a free means to do it.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Saying that, I don't think Hoff's going to pay for any medical problems that might come along based on this device. So yeah. Go by.
Also, the name being TLC Tugger definitely doesn't give me a lot of hope on it being real safe.
You can't tell if it's actually going to give you a better, like more foreskin, or if it's more of like just a sex thing, because TLC Tugger does not have a very good name. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a nightmare.
It's a fucking auto blow AI reskinned.
I would be terrified to use that.
Yeah,
device.
I know. That's what I mean.
Honestly, like, you remember that? I won't say the name, but that sponsor that approached me about an automated blowjob device.
Yeah, that's what I just said. It's a different name.
Yeah, I considered it because it would have been a hilarious sponsor, but B, I would have been scared to use that thing. I did not like the look of that machine.
You could be banned, just like Decky was for advertising.
Right, that too. There's too many risks. And then Kings was like, yeah, they could, like, if they wanted to, they could make you their like poster boy on their website. Your face would be all over the website as like a satisfied customer. And I was like, I don't want all that. Forget it.
The original
contact me. I want this.
Yeah, the original contracts for all those, especially for people that don't actually like negotiate them at all, that's usually what's in it, is like, we can use your likeness at any time because you promoted the product. And it's like, what? Yeah. It's very rare that it turns into a really bad case, but that's how some like people that just take like random photo shoots and get paid $50 for it end up as the Viagra person, or whatever.
I saw a tweet stock like photos. That actually.
Yeah, stock photo people happens all the time.
Someone like retweeted an ad of them as an actor. They didn't know what it was for. It was like them like being like, it was like an advertisement for like protecting virginity or something like that. I don't even remember.
Yep, that happens.
And they were like, yeah.
Anyways,
thanks gamers. Happy Thanksgiving to all the Americans out there. And if you're not American,
happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. Yeah.
I guess. I'm kidding. Yeah. Either way. Thanks, guys.
Where's my mouse? All right. Bye.
What's up, gamers? Thank you so much for watching this week's episode. We put a lot of work into these. If you liked it, consider becoming a member just by clicking the join button down below this video. Becoming a member will get you access to exclusive members-only benefits like a monthly live stream, as well as an extra hour-long episode every week on top of the main episode. Thank you again for watching. Appreciate you. And as always, we will see you next week.